Welcome to this episode of Y'all of the Day. My name is Sheldon, and the head is big for a reason. This episode of Y'all of the Day is brought to you by Bit Africa. Download a Bit Africa app and use it to trade your Bitcoin. Also, go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Very, very, very important. We are not playing here. I am still on your neck. As I said, by the end of this month, if you people know me could reach 500,000 subscribers, this YouTube channel is off. Yes, that is what is going to happen. So go and subscribe. I'm here with
Ace Kanti.
Something is happening.
Yeah,
the youth.
The youth.
As in YOUF. The youth. You said something. Say if you want to see whether the youth will do better in the nearest future,
look at this. Look at your SRC president.
Ladies and gentlemen, that statement will be relevant for generations to come. Because the youth, that's why I always talk, say, give the youth a chance. Youth no more buy rough or person ko Chile or Bali or person ko
you won't go vacation Zanzibar
or person ko Turkey ko fixing hairline or person or daily baby ni ko Hawaii or person to G-Wagon or person living in
lavish life
community. I am not saying say wanting better things for your life be bad, but bro, not through dubious means. And that is why me always talk say, bro, youth no give the youth the chance. KT Hammond for the past 2 weeks, I see say that thing KT Hammond talk be right.
See what?
I see the youth near coconut, kong. Some of the things then we they argue for the online, then I see say nah, hope no day. Anyway, they say somebody go do something and
yes. A contract employee, 25-year-old Emmanuel Sechi Ifriye, working at ABSA in Osu, has been apprehended by the police for embezzling more than 1.2 million from customers' accounts. 1.2 million. Old currency and counting.
Bullion. Yes. The youth.
It is alleged that he used the stolen funds to purchase an iPhone 14 Pro Max. A car.
Hold up. iPhone what?
14 Pro Max.
iPhone 14 Pro Max. What? A car.
And also transfer some of the money to his girlfriend's account. And 17 other acquaintances. Emmanuel and his girlfriend were attempting to flee to Dubai. But they were intercepted by the Ghana Immigration Service.
Dubai, they know they high. I know they like the plane. They only high be skydive, which can't high be this. So they were trying to flee the country with the girlfriend money.
Yes.
And they were what? Apprehended and arrested by the
Ghana
police.
Immigration Service.
And so right now, they are behind the bars we drop on face.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have Taylor Kwesi Marek, Abokobi CSI on the phone. He's been following the case. In fact, since yesterday, he's been tweeting about it. Every information that you need about this story, when you go to his page, he did there. I have him on the phone. I'm going to call him, and he's going to run us through what actually happened, what we are to expect, and whether the Dubai go come on or go come on.
Maybe the Dubai go happen for the police station.
And this will do no
about face off behind the bars.
Muslim Kwasi.
Yo.
Taylor Kwesi, please, when I call you, don't say yo, you say beautiful Sheldon. That's how you're supposed to address me.
You demand it.
Okay, sorry. Let's go straight to the point. Marek, as you say yesterday, you did basically they detailed the story about the guy that took away people's money at Absa Bank, and he's been arrested. I've seen series of tweets from your side, and for someone who has been following the case, I just want to make you walk us through basically summary everything that happened with regards to this guy's issue.
So I think one thing we have to notice is that I personally did not do any investigations towards it.
Voice because
everything I'm going to say is something that was laid out in court, right, and reported by the Chronicles. Chronicles has they seem to have like the very detailed report on what happened during at the court.
Oh, okay.
So basically, this is what the prosecutor laid out. That on February of 2023, this year, Emmanuel made a transaction with someone's Visa card. He actually used the Visa card to buy an online course. I think it was a coding course for about $173 or something, right? And he used a customer's Visa card. The customer whose name is Cecilia. So it was after this that Cecilia, who didn't know how this deduction or debit came, went to report the case to one of the branches of ABSA. And so they took it further to investigate it, right? So I don't know. I think during their investigation, for some reason, maybe Emmanuel kind of figured out that, they like this and they will catch me. Maybe he saw something. Maybe they were giving him attitude at work or something. So I think that is when he probably thought, Sally, if they will catch me, then make a look sharp, then, take more.
Oh, okay. So he discovered, say he would be caught. So if he will be caught there, then he should go ahead and do it better.
That is what I'm thinking, because it would not make sense why his first fraud transaction will be that Visa fraud when he already could just have started with this huge amounts he was doing, right? So what happened was, after the report, between 21st April and 9th May, that is when he made the 1.2 million transaction.
1.2 million Ghana cedis.
CD transaction, right?
Okay.
And from the prosecutor's case, his resignation was supposed to be effective on 31st May, right? And I'm thinking most of the times for banks, you have to give like a month's notice before you leave the bank. So I'm thinking that he tendered his resignation in April, right? So what happened was, after all of this, when the investigation started into the fraud activity, the Visa fraud activity, on 12th of May was when the fraud team at ABSA kind of put their things together and realized, okay, it pointed out to him. So he was sort of arrested, and he reported to the police station and was granted a bail.
Okay. That was the first arrest.
That was the first arrest, which happened on 12th of May. This was 3 or 4 days, 3 days after the last transaction of the 1.2 million. Right. So 12 May, he's arrested, granted bail, and he was granted bail on a surety. What this means is that, so when we say surety, you have to you are granted a bail, but someone has to come and append the signature that if there's anything, if maybe you happen to run away or whatever, the person is going to take responsibility. So they will come for the person. And he used his girlfriend as that.
The girlfriend acted as a surety.
Yes, the girlfriend, right? So I think also one thing to notice, the prosecutor says that the reason why they looked further, the fraud team at ABSA looked further into the guy's activity was when he tendered his resignation.
So it became suspicious.
It became suspicious, like, why did you try left? So that's when they took it further to look at what certain activities, see what was happening, what he did, and all of that. So 3 days after the Visa fraud arrest and bail, they went back to the CID and from the prosecutor's case to even the command, the Ghana Police Command, to present the evidence of what they had gathered on the guy, which was 3 days. This is 15th May. So 15th May, they started looking for the guy. They couldn't get through to him. They tried to reach the girlfriend who was short. They couldn't get through to her. Until the 4th of June when he tried to leave. Right? So I am thinking that right after the arrest and bail, he did not even go to work again. Because if he kept going to work, Then by 15th, when they had already gathered the evidence and all of that, they wouldn't be looking for him because he would have been going to work. Don't forget, his resignation was going to be effective on 31st May. Right? So by that, he would have been going to work. That means he was not going to work right after he was granted bail. So basically, that is the case, the general case. Now, there are 17 people that he transferred money to.
Okay, so the 1.2 million, it was distributed to like 7 people or what?
17.
No,
17 people. Oh.
17. Out of the 17, 11 they have absconded or right? And then 6 were, on the opening day of the case, 6 were actually before the court. They have been granted bail together with the girlfriend, right? They have been granted bail. I think it's about 200,000 cedis or so. And whoever is going to be the surety for any of these accused would also have to be earning a minimum of 2,005 cedis a month. That is one. And also, these accused, they have to drop their Ghana card at the registrar at the law court. So it's a very deep case. Okay. But the guy himself has not been granted bail. I don't think he'll be granted bail because his situation is crazy.
Yeah. So okay. So as it stands now, the guy is in police custody. Okay. But then I mean, looking at all the things happening, how many years do you think we are looking at here?
This me as I know be lawyer, I know to talk, but from the legal standpoint, so this from what I know and I've read, this is like a second degree felony. Right? Usually felony charges are very wild, like the charges are not small. So I think it's up to about 25. Most likely not going to get there, but up to 25, right? 25 years.
He's 25, so we're not ready.
Maybe it looks bad.
And yes, about no pension.
Here's the thing about 5-6 years ago, there was a case by this lady from, I think it was Stambik. Who also stole about, I think it was 1.6 million. And she was her charges were, I think, 31 charges, right? And she was given 8 years. Right. So I don't know. Maybe during the trial, her lawyers made like certain points and defenses that kind of got her number down. But I don't think that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking for him it will be up. It's up to 25. It might not get there. And also, he's charged with. He has 13 charges, right? So these 13 charges, it might seem that the man he'll get 5 years for each, but it doesn't move that way. Usually they run concurrently. That means if he's found guilty of all 13 charges, they are going to say maybe 8 years for all. Like maybe he will get 8 years for maybe stealing and conspiracy. He'll get 8 years for forgery of documents. But instead of it being 16 years, they are going to make it 8 years because they fall within the same crime, sort of. All of these charges fall within the grand crime, which is the steal. Right? So they might decide to. But I mean, this particular one, a lawyer would be the best person to get into it. But yeah, I think that from the little I know and what I've read, and also based on previous cases, yeah, maybe between minimum of 5, maximum maybe 25, unless maybe something else comes up.
Has the girlfriend also been arrested, or she's been granted bail?
Yeah, she was also arrested. I mean, she was with him when they were arrested at the
airport. Oh, okay. Oh.
So, but she has been granted bail because she's literally part of the people he sent money to. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Some of these people claim that money only a business. Like one of these people who have been accused or arrested as part of the other 17 was. I think when you read the reports, it's alleged that he bought some iPhone 14 Pro Max from someone. And so the person says that he took his bank details and sent him the money for the sale he made. That is for the iPhone 14.
Okay, so he was basically doing business with him.
He was doing business, and that's what a lot of them have said. But I mean, these things are for explain.
Okay.
For explain, like how you say you do business plus some. Okay, what receipt they show say you do business plus some.
You get receipt and
what you tell give them, you know, those things. Then maybe you get off. But I think these are standard procedure for when these things happen, like when fraudulent things like this happen. They would usually arrest the person at the receiving end until the person can
prove himself not guilty.
Himself that yeah. But for now, they are all charged as accomplices.
Okay. All right. Marek, when you go bring me kaftan?
Your size right now, and unless you buy like 20 years of fabric.
You have to respect me, okay? I am one of your top clients. Respect me.
If you slow down on getting fat, maybe you go do something. Right now, your size fluctuates too much.
If I slow down on getting fat, you are fat shaming me on live television?
I've been skinny shamed so many times. That is normal. You yourself skinny shame me. Don't annoy me.
That is why you look like broomstick. Charlie, I go call you. Thank you very much, Marek. All right, thank you. That is Marek, using 11 minutes to tell us what the story is about or what the guy go do with them, arrest them. So yes, Scanty Uncle.
This one, it be very big issue, and then
the youth.
One thing I like
1.2 million Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Or they could Dubai.
Yeah, 14 Pro Max. So where you go put the car for whilst they go to Dubai?
No, say no bit me parking or garage. Maybe you get house.
They like for sell the car then add the money.
Now you see within that time frame, you know, go get somebody go buy that car. No, you just want to sell the car like 2,000 cedis.
1.2 million. There, no,
a lot of money. And according to like information that I'm getting from people, they say the account they be dormant account. Like somebody die in your account, but the person be prominent person in Ghana. If you are trying to siphon money from such an account, don't you think that there's going to be an alert? How are you people this dumb operating La Casa the word ABSA?
And you see how he narrated the issue means he tried small amounts work because he said $175 first.
That'll be the first time you buy the course online.
Yes. So as he say no information, you know, they can catch me.
No, they actually So they actually when that happened though. He was put on investigation. So he say only
bingy.
I like the audacity.
If it must be done, it must be done well. So well.
And it is I know the beans. But this be sad.
Me, I'm happy that the lady no give up on him. As they arrested him first, the lady will go. He used some
the surety.
Yes, the lady will go do that. If it were to be some cases, the lady wouldn't even show up.
Of course.
Yeah, but I'm sure the lady knows about everything the guy did.
Oh, of course.
So by now, phone number to go to videos and then come back and be in the.
But this be sad.
It'll be very sad.
You don't do ABSA. You want to try this thing on ABSA?
ABSA.
Do you know ABSA?
25 years.
Crazy, bro.
25 years.
They will arrest you. One person for the my team self go if you do investigation. Yeah, they have a fraud team, like people who look.
Yeah, he made mention of that.
You can't bro. They basically caught you when that transaction was made for the course. You were basically put on red alert.
And I said, no, me be.
Make her do one more. You think the Dubai, the Interpol no go
no. Anyway. No, this one but you see, if they do this, they block the way for other people who want to come into this job opportunity. If like chance they right, and I'm not sure they would even like to take. And but they have always said, say, if somebody go rob at a bank, it be from somebody who is in there. Last he made mention of a lady from Stanbic Bank. It's always the workers in there where they go do and they will expose you to somebody to do that. But yeah, if you outside, what do I know? Like assuming like I'm a stranger, if I come to Sheldon studios that they can't steal, it means somebody from the studio has given me information where
Ojo. I always say if anybody Ojo be the point of contact.
Why Ojo?
Ojo was a criminal. I know I'm stereotyping.
No. Ojo like criminal.
Ojo. Oh. You see the way I'm Obeton. But now shirts and I show Ojo.
Before he go sell me I sell him already.
The two of you are criminals.
Oh no, we not be criminals.
Anyway,
so this issue there, Charlie. 25.
Ojo, come.
Come.
Oh, Joe, come. We want the
Come and let's apologize.
Come and let's apologize. We apologize for stereotyping. You look like a mama for camera and internet. Anyway, so that is what is happening, and people are talking about it on social media. Like,
this one says this thing. More of them bank people, them they do this. This thing, more of them bank people, way them they do this. People them hard-earned money, you they still arrest them or soft life. Now you make beans. This one says somebody
yesterday the guy tweeted before. I mean, then prior to this thing happened, then he had tweeted a lot of. There was this tweet that got a lot of people riled up. Like you say, Roddy Rich balling. Guess who is balling behind bars? You are balling with someone's money. Hey,
is it peer pressure the inside?
No, you see that's the thing, and you see that's the thing. 25 years. He's very young.
Very
now 25 years. You see, he wants to live that kind of life without putting in the work. You work at Absa, they pay you well. But then the thing is, they pay you well. A person will live that life.
Yes.
Oh, you can't live a champagne life on a whatever. You understand? You don't do that. See, person ball. Person cut na yacht. Person caught a Royal Century every weekend. Person cut na boat near speedboating. Really?
Would you 2.5, 2K? You see, for Ghana here and Gaza, people they feel like when you reach 25, 26, you forget money.
Societal pressure.
We they compare ourselves to the Western world, and people they feel like Obi over 25 years in the UK, you get house.
Do you know the
system? Yes. But me, I dig. Hano, who did take the crowd now?
Hano, you say life begins at 40. Yes, is that not what they say?
Yeah, be true.
They say life begins at 40. And
the 40, yeah. The pressure be
what but damn who made 25? I bet to feel
1.2 million.
This country. Okay, that's
fresh
good luck.
iPhone 14
iPhone
14 Pro Max.
Also, yeah, the girl fine.
Yeah, why girl?
Did that girl was like, I'm gonna slide for you, nigga, baby. I'm gonna slide
down for so called
Dubai, and then I do buy.
Do bye.
Guy, no.
We talk enough. We talk enough. So so they are.
Let us know what you think. But you people understand. See, the banking system, bro. They have standardized operations, rules and regulations. However you do it, then go catch you. Don't, bro.
Baby.
Don't pay how much they are paying you. Are now caught. You try to dip your hand in someone's money. Obia saving is 1.2 million with a bank. Then you want to do soft life without money. You gotta be kidding me. They will catch you, they will arrest you. And so let's see where this case go end.
Wherever they go catch you. So if they do so much, I'll stop. Else by now, me see my boy and my age was Sheldon series after 1 year, me clocking. I will go check my account. Your account has been debited 0.00.
No account, no Coco echoes.
Before I get there, before I get to the bank,
I could have killed a lot
of people. Ladies and gentlemen,
we are that.